What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to EP09. So the Panatta FIBO Contest took place this last weekend in Germany, where 9 pro cards were awarded. And anyone who follows my channel knows that I had my money on Nico Stallone. And in fact, Nico ended up placing second at this competition in the open class. I tried to search around to find out who actually won this show, but I really haven't found any results yet. But anyway, I was actually speaking with Nico after the show, and he said that he was not feeling well the last few weeks of his prep. He was still lifting, but couldn't do any cardio, and the feedback he got from the judges was that he would have won this show if he brought better conditioning. The judges said that he has all the muscle he needs to win, and you can see from his stage shots that he has great shape. He was definitely round and full, and he was the biggest guy on stage. It was just the conditioning, which he can easily fix, I think. And the judges' feedback wasn't the only feedback that Nico got this weekend. Both Derek Lunsford and Big Ramy told Nico that he is perfect for the sport, and it's only a matter of time until he's standing on a pro stage, which is absolutely the case. But that's big feedback to get from the top guys in the world, So Nico is no longer sick, he's back at 100%, and he's going to try to earn his pro card again in about 6 weeks at the Olympia Amateur Spain on June 4th. So best of luck to Nico at that show, and we'll follow his progress. So, the next show I'm looking at on the schedule for the 2023 bodybuilding season is the New York Pro, with the Cali Pro only a week after. So, I'll talk about the Cali in a minute, but we're starting to see more athletes coming out saying they're actually doing the New York Pro. And usually, it's a stacked lineup. So, one athlete that's confirmed to be doing the New York Pro is Jang Sung Yeop. Now, Jang Sung Yeop is coached by Milos Sarcev. He won the Japan Pro in November of 2022, and he took second at the New York Pro 2022 as well. And he's coming back again to try and get that win. He's got great quads especially. That outer quad development is really next level. He's got big arms from the front, dugout hamstrings, and brings good conditioning. I think he could use maybe a bit more size in the chest, some more size in the biceps to get that arm proportion really up to 100%, and maybe some more thickness to the lats, if anything. But overall, Jang Sung Yeop is looking very good at 5 weeks out, and he's coming to do battle, that's for sure. Now, looking at the Cali Pro, when we move on to the open class, we have a physique update here at 5 weeks out from Tonio Burton, and we've really been seeing the improvements that Tonio has made over the last year. Even the improvements he's made since the Olympia, really. His proportions are absolutely insane. I think his legs came up from the front, the quad sweep looks improved. I think with the overall increase in size and the fact that his waist looks like it really stayed the same, it gives the illusion of even more width than he previously had. So, as a good comparison here, Tonio posted a bit of a transformation from his 2022 Cali Pro prep to this year's Cali Pro prep. So guys, this image really speaks for itself. Tonio is becoming more and more of a threat in the IFBB, there is no question. Now, Tonio could find himself on stage with the likes of Sergio Oliva Jr. And think what you will about Sergio. My original thought when I first heard that he might do the Cali is that Sergio is going to take that win if he does decide to compete there. But that's if, and only if, he shows up in this kind of shape that he's in right now. But when I looked at some comparisons and thought about it a bit more, there's really a lot more to consider here. Like, when you look at Tonio, I think he actually has better shape to the legs from the front. I think Tonio has a better waistline than Sergio, and I think that Tonio looks wider across the shoulders and chest because of that waistline. Now, of course, that's just from the front, and we don't see Sergio post, 90% of the mandatory poses on his Instagram. But just taking into account, say, the most muscular, for instance, Sergio has posted that a fair bit. But when you compare Sergio to Tonio here, maybe you guys can see what I mean about Tonio. Now, granted, this is a different angle, the distance from the camera is different, and Tonio still has more conditioning to dial in, but just look at the fullness of the chest, the roundness of the delts and triceps, and I think Tonio is going to have better balance between upper body and lower body than Sergio will. What about the side chest? The fullness of the chest again, the pop of the delts and the triceps. Do you guys see what I mean here? So, I really think the battle between Sergio and Tonio could be closer than people think, and closer than I thought for sure. And consider this, Sergio still needs to travel to the US. So guys, if Sergio does decide to do the Cali Pro, it's not going to be an easy win for him. He's going to have to work for it. Tonio was my pick to win this one originally, and as of right now, I really don't see any reason why I should necessarily change that prediction. But we'll see how these guys look as the show draws closer. Anyway, that's it for me in this video, you guys. We'll look at some more athletes competing in both the New York and Cali Pro over the coming days and weeks. Thank you for tuning into EP09. Be sure to like and subscribe.